Hey, Elaine. Since your ring can break Zenoira's spell on humans, you think it'd work on Bestrels too?
It's certainly possible, but I suppose we'll never know unless we try.
Looks like the answer's no.
Unifi, I have news. Conrad told us everything he knew. Apparently, his commander is on the hunt for an Azure Stone.
That can only mean one thing.
The Bastorius Blue.
Which is what, pray tell?
Is it wise to speak of this to outsiders?
It wouldn't be, if there were any. After what they've done for us, our friends here are honorary Bestrels. Come with us. The Bastorius Blue should be with Ramona.
So their true intent was the Bastorius Blue. How enthralling.
It would explain why they've suddenly turned their gaze back to Bastoritza.
Yeah, they seemed plenty happy to just let us have it once we took it back.
Ah, apologies for the delayed introduction. I am Ramona, leader of the Frost Blooms.
And I, Elaine, of the Cornian Liberation Army. May I inquire about this Bastorius Bloom you keep mentioning?
It is a brilliant jewel, rich ultramarine in color, which has been passed down through the ages in this land. Not only that, but it serves as a symbol of the highest authority, thus marking its bearer as the monarch of all Bestral bloodlines. As such, the stone has been in the possession of the Lion tribe for centuries now. They are akin to your own nation's royal line.
Wait, then why do you have it and not Morard?
Because I spend my time on the battlefield. Imagine something that important slipping from your pocket in the heat of combat. That's not a risk I'm willing to entertain.
Got a point there.
Given the current state of the world, it seemed more vital than ever to keep the Blue under safe stewardship.
And you've taken that responsibility upon yourself.
Indeed, though I wouldn't dare carry it on my person.
Where is it then?
Hidden deep amidst the tundra. I'd feared an event such as this may come to pass, and sought a place few could penetrate. But with how extensively they search, it seems my precaution may not be enough.
We should find out for sure.
Yes, that may be wise. I know not why these dastards seek the Mark of Kings, but I suggest we prepare ourselves for any eventuality. Now, the village we seek lies through the ravine to the west. Might I ask you to accompany us?
We would be honored. Simply give the word once you've made your preparations.
Goat Bestrels. And cat and rat? There's so many of them. What is ours too, Elaine? We're with you every step of the way. As a snow ranger, Unifi's skill with the bow lets her overwhelm armored foes with ranged attacks and perform powerful counters. Thank you again for agreeing to this. The were-lion, Morard, excels in battle with his high HP and powerful single strikes. Now the village we seek lies through the ravine to the west of here. I suggest we head there at once. Where owls specialize in support from the back row with skills that grant HP regeneration and restore passive points.
Take your time. Relax.
I don't know if we have too many spear users that can follow up, but that's nice. Ooh. That's being purchased. I don't think anybody's used. I only have one mage. Ooh, that. Or we'll buy that. Buy this as well.
Thank you much. Thanks for...
It's not easy keeping my shelf stocked, but I do what I can to make a living. Thanks a million! Thanks a million! Come on back!
Oh, look at this. I can hire people. Probably. Oh, they count as a 2 in the mercenary limit. Actually, can I promote those units I just got? Doesn't look like it. Well, they're already promoted. Need to find the journal before we can do anything about that. So if I do this place right now, I get super leveled. I'm finding a bunch of enemies that I don't otherwise have access to. And as we found on the last job, didn't have too many units with them, but the ones they did were have wear pack full. Remember, yes, each unit had 5 members, a 9 possible task to overcome. So that means we need to bolster our ranks if we want to keep up. Do we have any honors? It would behoove you to do the same, good sir, rather than simply adding new units. Do well to increase the size as well. Wait a sec, haven't we had this conversation before? Would increase to 5 if I could. Please, I just want to know if my dad's okay. Alright, but this place belongs to King Gordon now, and he doesn't take questions from children. Now get out of here. Hey, you alright there? Oh, not really, no. I'm worried, to be honest. My dad, he hasn't been home for a few days now. Adoptive dad, I guess I should say. His name is Mutson, and he's the human who runs this orphanage. But every time I try to check on him, that soldier says this is the kingdom of Gordania now, and turns me away like I'm nothing. Quite the grand name for a mere building, I must say. Gotta wonder, who is this Gordon anyway? Not sure, and I have no idea what he could possibly want with an orphanage. In any case, I believe we have enough to go on for now. Our first priority here is to learn more about this Gordon fellow. Good call. Let's try asking around the town over to the east. Thank you both. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. But where are my manners? My name is Lou. Our house is just to the north of here, so feel free to stop by if you learn anything. Lou. Head to the town. Cult of Gordon. You know anything about a man named Gordon? But of course, he's a trader who only just came to town recently. A sturdy sort of man and quite well off at that. Very polite too. He made the rounds greeting everyone when he first arrived and almost took to him instantly. Doesn't sound so bad. Is there anything else you know? Actually, I remember Sandro saying something about the man, but you'd have to ask him for the details. Who's Sandro exactly? An owl fellow over there by the lighthouse. Used to work at Mutson's orphanage, if memory serves me right. That is until Gordon came along and started running the whole place himself. And we best speak to him. Let us be off, Unifi. Important business going on here. Stay out of the way if you know what's good for you. Beg your pardon, but we've word that you used to work at Mutson's orphanage until recently. Would you be willing to answer a few questions for us? It seems Lou is quite worried about him. You know Lou? Yes, we're trying to help him by learning what we can about this Gordon person. I would help if I could, but I'm afraid I don't know much beyond the man's name. Though the soldier up by the port might. Oh, what's he have to do with this? Seen him do business directly with Gordon. I tried to talk to him to see what's what, but he wouldn't say a thing without a password. Perhaps that password is the key to learning what we're after. If that's your angle, I suggest you start the local information broker. He knows everything about anything, at least as long as you're willing to pay for his drinks. See what we can do then, thank you. Hey, Noah the Otter. Excuse me. You're the information broker, right? Not sure what you're talking about. Perhaps a drink could jog your memory then. You can tell us the password used by the soldier over there. We'll be sure to reward you for it. Oh yeah? How about 1,000 gold then? Very well. Appreciate it. That's a very expensive drink. I'm off to grab that drink then. You're not going anywhere without telling us the password. Easy, kid. No need to make a scene. Password's Bascaria. The wild grass that grows in our fields. Sure is. Oh, and try not to mess it up. Guy doesn't take kindly to folks who get it wrong. Understood. You have our thanks. Come on, Elaine. We should be able to learn something from the soldier now. Wait a sec. Did King Gordon send you? Out with the password then. Come on, I don't got all day. Yep, that's it. Guess you really do work for the King Gordon after all. Well, you can tell him we're almost done here. Cargo's just about loaded up. What cargo are you transporting? Not a clue, and from the sounds of it, he didn't tell you neither. Only thing I can say is it's heavy. That reminds me, let our great king know that I'm going to be charging extra for the sore back once this is all done. Right, we'll do that. Go over everything we've learned so far. First, Gordon is a trader who arrived here only recently. He's a man of solid physique and apparent wealth. Then, upon coming to town, he seized Mutson's orphanage almost instantly. And finally, he's now trying to move some unknown heavy cargo out of this port. What do you think we're dealing with here? There's only one way to find out. We'd best have a look around this kingdom of his. Come on, Elaine, let's crack this case wide open. All that just to say, let's break in and bust them up anyways. Come on. That's what I wanted to do from the start. Surprised there, and figures they'd keep the door locked. Seems we'll need a key then. The original building belonged to Mutson, yes? Perhaps Lou can get us inside. Good thinking, let's go ask him. Password is password? Password is never password unless it's password. But rarely is it password because it would have to be password for the password to be password. I thought Lou said he'd be here. Do you think something might have happened to him? Hard to say, but look, footprints. Perhaps they'll lead us to Lou's position. Footprints lead straight into that cave there. We should tread carefully, Unifi. There's no knowing what we may find inside. You just need an excuse like the Popo.
I've got a scent this way. Come on.
Been too many people sniffing around these parts of late. And it looks like we got one of Mutson's little brats to thank for that.
I'm not afraid of you. Tell me where my dad is.
You got fire, kid. Too bad I'm gonna have to put it out. Now don't make this harder than it's gotta be. What's it?
It's you!
I dare not think about the consequences had we arrived a moment later. Come, let us be rid of this place.
Password is password with 3 S's? Nobody would ever figure that out. Key to the orphanage? Huh. Here, I always keep it with me. Thanks, we should be able to get in, no problem now. And what will you do in the meantime, Lou? I'd rather you, not leave you alone again if we can avoid it. I'll take him. Sandro. Oh, of course. It's only right he's watched over by an employee of the orphanage. Former employee, you mean? Gordon threw me out, remember? I want to know just what that foul man is up to. And you can leave Lou to me until you find the answer. Understood, and thank you, Sandro. I don't know what's going on here, Elaine, but I do know it's got me worried. Indeed, for now, let us return to the orphanage. But if the hacker mistypes, they're getting all your butterfly pics? Hackers don't type in the passwords. Come on. Let's head inside.
Someone's coming.
We should hide.
Oh yes, that's the
Gordon, sir, I have news.
perfect hiding spot.
Good.
It's him.
This
The
guy?
man we fought in the witch's village. Beaumont.
Let's hear it then.
Sir, we've caught wind of a peculiar group of renegades slinking around, asking questions about you, sir.
Peculiar indeed. It wouldn't do to have people learning of our little operation here. Speaking of which, how goes our next delivery? Have you layabouts loaded the product onto the ship?
We have, sir. We should be ready to set sail shortly.
That's the answer I wanted to hear. Procuring this orphanage was no easy feat. But it should all come good in the end, assuming the little devils fetch their fair price at the slave auctions.
You're the devil selling these poor orphans into slavery.
Who goes there?
Uh-oh.
Run, Unifi!
Don't let them escape!
All this time, Gordon was our old enemy, Beaumont. Worry about that later. We've got to get to the port before the ship leaves with the orphans. Indeed, we'll deploy for battle at once. Alright, here's what I gotta do. We're gonna remove these units that I don't need anymore. They're just getting in the way. But I will squad right here. They're gonna let me run away and do my own thing. Looks like they might. Plan is there is no plan. I mean, if you have a plan, then you've definitely done the plan wrong. I have nobody that can do this correctly, huh? Anoira. Be after them.
It's no use. I can scarcely see my hand before my face in this snow.
Not even us Bestrels dare traverse this expanse. The land is blighted by blizzards nigh the entire year round. Yet if Zenoira's lapdogs were willing to brave it...
Then they're looking for the blue. There's no other reason.
But Ramona's the only one who knows where it is. Would they really risk their lives in this cold without even a clue to steer them in the right direction?
In any case, an enemy is an enemy, no matter the weather. We prepare for combat at once.
I'm... just want to explore. Let me home, I'm no match for them. East would fetch a hefty sum back home. I doubt their friends would come after me either, at least not for a while. Seem like a bad guy. Books. Huckles. Really is a shame that I cannot kill mages that are 5 levels higher than me. I believe there are actually people here again. What's this place? Fortified city of Solvaquad. But I could have sworn it had been abandoned.
Boss! I got bad news, boss! It's Elaine, and he's got his whole damn army with him. They could be banging on our door any second.
Oh, didn't think unicorns came this far north.
You want to make a run for it, boss?
And hand them the city without even a fight? Nah, this place is ours. And we're gonna prove it.
If I'm being honest, we're all gassed from the whole wandering life, too.
Then it's time we finally make our stand.
We're with you to the end, boss.
Every last one of us would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it wasn't for the rock rats dragging us out.
You ready, boss?
More than. Let's show him how strong a cornered rat can bite.
Hey, an awesome raccoon. Am I liking it? It's going so far. So I heard the city was still empty, but it looks like the rock rat guys have set up camp here. Level 30? That's definitely outside of my range. That's 26, that's 28. This is definitely getting outside of my feasibility. Granted, you know, I kind of want to try fighting a level 30 battle, but I'm not going to. Yep, 75. See, I might actually be able to do one of these bridges, but it'd have to be the correct one. I don't think they'll let me go too far. Hey, Hayden Christensen Hedgehog, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Grand Corinne lies just ahead, Your Highness. Proceed forth, and the final battle against Galeris commence. True. Interesting. That's not what I thought would happen. Alrighty, I think we're gonna take a break from the awesome place of Bastorius. going to chill in the elf land for a while. I could probably do that battle though. You.
They won't even get close.
It's boarded the boat. Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. Saw that on the list. Your name comes from Sonic. Oh boy. Memory serves, I think that is a Noah the Otter recommendation. And from what I hear, that game is quite fascinating. Okay, let's teleport down here. And we will save and mark here for the day and call it quits. Tomorrow, what I'm gonna need to do is go through everybody's whatchamacallits and fix things, because like, I don't know if I want you to do wide breaker over everything else that you're doing, or row shot over everything else that you're doing, you know? So I need to remember to fix all of that. And then we can go from there. Noah the Otter, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Let me add the 1,000 points to Sonic Chronicles. I did buy that game, so I do own it now. At least I think I bought it. I think I bought it. There was also 5,000 for Radiant Historia a little bit earlier. Something to keep in mind of Radiant Historia is I own the original one, but I did buy the Perfect Chronology version against my better judgment. So there is a possibility. I know, it's crazy, like you bought it and you're not even like guaranteed to play it, but there is a possibility that I will play the Perfect Chronology version instead of the original version. The Perfect Chronology version is still sealed, so, you know, maybe I'll keep it and I'll sell it in 50 years and I'll make, you know, like $200. That's worth, right? Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some more Unicorn Overlord. And, yeah, but you are the DS challenge runner, not the 3DS runner? Well, you know, we'll have to see what happens. But with that, see ya the next time I see ya. Peace.